Welcome to History 101, where we embark on a journey through the intricate history of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, tracing back to the 19th century and unfolding the complex dynamics that have shaped the region to this day. Introduction to Pakistan, 1947. Pakistan emerged as an independent nation on August 14, 1947, following the partition of British India. Formation of Constitution, 1947 to 1956. The country's initial years were marked by the absence of a permanent constitution, with governance under the Government of India Act 1935. Dominion status and first constitution, 1947 to 1956. Pakistan operated as a dominion within the British Commonwealth until 1956, when it became a republic under its first constitution. Constitutional developments, 1956 to 1958. Political instability characterized this period, marked by frequent changes in government and the 1958 imposition of martial law. Military takeover, 1958. General Ayub Khan seized power in a bloodless coup, leading to the suspension of the constitution and the imposition of martial law. Ayub Khan's rule, 1958 to 1969. Ayub Khan initiated economic and social reforms, including land reforms and industrialization, but faced criticism for authoritarian rule and suppression of dissent. War with India, 1965. The Indo-Pakistani War of 1965, over the Kashmir conflict, ended in a ceasefire mediated by the United Nations. Tashkent Agreement, 1966. The Tashkent Agreement, brokered by the Soviet Union, facilitated the withdrawal of forces and a return to pre-war positions. Dismantling of One Unit, 1970. The One Unit policy, which merged West and East Pakistan, was abolished in response to demands for provincial autonomy. General elections, 1970. The general elections of 1970 saw the Awami League securing a landslide victory in East Pakistan, leading to tensions between East and West Pakistan. Independence of Bangladesh, 1971. The Bangladesh Liberation War resulted in the secession of East Pakistan, which declared independence as Bangladesh. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's government, 1971 to 1977. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto assumed power as president and later prime minister, focusing on socialist reforms and nationalization of industries. 1973 Constitution. Pakistan adopted its third constitution in 1973, establishing a parliamentary system and granting greater autonomy to provinces. Bhutto's ouster, 1977. Bhutto's government faced widespread protests and allegations of election rigging, leading to his ouster in a military coup by General Zia-ul-Haq. Zia-ul-Haq's rule, 1977 to 1988. General Zia-ul-Haq's regime imposed strict Islamic laws, enacted controversial Hudud ordinances, and supported Mujahideen in the Soviet-Afghan War. Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, 1979. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan led to Pakistan becoming a frontline state in the Cold War conflict, receiving significant U.S. aid. Return to civilian rule, 1988. General Zia-ul-Haq's death in a plane crash in 1988 paved the way for a return to civilian rule under Benazir Bhutto's Pakistan People's Party, PPP. Benazir Bhutto's tenure, 1988 to 1990, 1993 to 1996. Benazir Bhutto became the first female Prime Minister of Pakistan, facing challenges of governance, corruption allegations, and clashes with the military. Nawaz Sharif's era, 1990 to 1993, 1997 to 1999. Nawaz Sharif's tenure was marked by economic liberalization, infrastructure development, and tensions with the judiciary and military. Kargil conflict, 1999. The Kargil conflict erupted between India and Pakistan in the Kargil district of Kashmir, leading to international condemnation and a ceasefire. Military coup, 1999. General Pervez Musharraf seized power in a bloodless coup, ousting Nawaz Sharif's government and declaring himself chief executive. Musharraf's rule, 1999 to 2008. Musharraf's regime focused on economic reforms, modernization, and counter-terrorism efforts, but faced criticism for authoritarianism and human rights abuses. 2002 general elections. Pakistan held general elections in 2002 under Musharraf's rule, resulting in the victory of the Pakistan Muslim League, Q. War on Terror, 2001 to 2014. Pakistan became a key ally in the US-led War on Terror, facing domestic terrorism, insurgency in tribal areas, and military operations. 2007 emergency and assassination of Benazir Bhutto. Musharraf declared a state of emergency in 2007, facing widespread protests and international condemnation. Benazir Bhutto, returning from exile, was assassinated in December 2007. Return to civilian rule, 2008. General elections in 2008 marked a return to civilian rule under the Pakistan People's Party, PPP, led by Benazir Bhutto's widower, Asif Ali Zardari. Assassination of Benazir Bhutto, 2007. Benazir Bhutto's assassination in December 2007 shocked the nation and led to widespread unrest and calls for justice. Taliban insurgency, 2007–present. Pakistan has faced a persistent Taliban insurgency in its tribal areas and border regions, leading to military operations and counter-terrorism efforts. Operation Zarb-e-Asp, 2014. Operation Zarb-e-Asp was launched by the Pakistani military to target Taliban militants in the tribal areas, resulting in significant gains but also civilian displacement. CPEC and economic developments, 2015–present. Pakistan has focused on economic development and infrastructure projects, including the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, to boost growth and connectivity. Panama Papers scandal, 2016. The Panama Papers scandal implicated several Pakistani politicians, including Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, in offshore wealth and corruption allegations, leading to Sharif's disqualification. Imran Khan's government, 2018. Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party won the general elections in 2018, forming the government with promises of anti-corruption measures and economic reforms. Kashmir conflict and diplomatic relations, 2019–present. Tensions between India and Pakistan over the disputed region of Kashmir have remained high, with sporadic clashes and diplomatic efforts to de-escalate. COVID-19 pandemic, 2020. Pakistan, like the rest of the world, has faced the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, with efforts to contain the virus and mitigate its impact on public health and the economy. 2021 drought crisis. Pakistan experienced severe drought conditions in 2021, exacerbating water scarcity and agricultural challenges in the country. Afghanistan crisis and refugee influx, 2021. The crisis in neighboring Afghanistan following the Taliban takeover has led to an influx of Afghan refugees into Pakistan, posing humanitarian challenges for the country. Political developments and opposition protests, 2021. Pakistan has witnessed political upheaval and opposition protests, with calls for accountability, electoral reforms, and government transparency. 2023 general elections. Anticipation builds for the upcoming general elections in 2023, which will determine the country's political direction and leadership. Economic recovery and infrastructure projects, 2023–present. Pakistan focuses on economic recovery and development initiatives, including infrastructure projects and investment opportunities to stimulate growth and prosperity. Conclusion. As Pakistan navigates through its complex history and contemporary challenges, the resilience and aspirations of its people continue to shape the nation's trajectory, promising a future of progress, stability, and prosperity.